I hold no copyright to this music. Neither am I promoting him. But I love his music. Great music. Papa God, thank you. What did you do for me? Yes. What did you do for me? Yes, tell Papa God, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello there, hi, how you doing? Yes, I'm excited once again as usual. And I need to be grateful to say, Papa God, thank you. I don't know if you're a Christian or not, it doesn't matter. But one thing I know, that we all believe in something that we call our God. And my God is the maker of the heaven and the earth. I'm not here to preach. No, that's not what I'm here to do. But I just wanted to affirm that I am grateful. And I want to say, Papa God, thank you. Today is a program for those of you who may be new. And I want to welcome you. I want to thank you for taking your time. And for those of you who have been following me, where will the Mind with John be without you? You are important, and it is because of you that I do this. So just to let you know that you are on my mind. Every time I think, I like, what can I do for my sister? What can I do for my brother? What can I do for my niece? What can I do for my nephew, my uncle? What can I do for that sister who is sitting there and feeling discouraged and downhearted? What can I do for that brother who is sitting there and wondering, where can I go? What can I do to change my life? Times are hard, things are getting harder. I have a plan, I don't know what to do. And I say, what can I do to just help one person to make that decision? And that's what I'm here. That's what I'm here. This is the program, The Mind with John, and I'm John on the Mind. And usually what we come in to do is to detoxify your mind of negativity. And we come with the hope that we can motivate you. We can inspire you. We can encourage you and impact your life some way. Today the message I got for you is a simple message. It's a message, it's not from me. No, today's message is not from John, man. I'm just here, I'm the middleman, so if you want to get angry, don't get angry with me. If I say anything that make you angry, don't get angry with me, okay? I'm just a middleman. That I have gotten a message from this month, the month of March. Oh yes, March itself. The month of March is the only month among the 12 months of the year that has a message, that has an innovative message, that has a motivational message. And March is the only month that has a command, that gives a command. March is the only month among the months that speak volume and value. That speak volume and value. March comes with a clear message that says March. March means move. So the first message that March brings to you is to move. And some of us need that message because some of us are stalling. Some of us are static in our movement. We are stuck in a relationship. We are stuck in our mindset. We are stuck on our plans. We are stuck on something in our life. There's no movement. Some of us, we are dead. And the month of March realizes that we came to this year with so much plans, with so much intuition, with so much zeal, with so much energy. When we got in January, in fact, December, we had so many plans, what we were going to do in this year. And if truth be told, some of us have just forgotten. Some of us have gone back to we have died again. Yeah, we've gone back to that same old narrative in our life. We're stalling. We are being distracted. You know, and we are procrastinating. Instead of that zeal that we had, January came and we had that zeal. February came, and some of us, because we didn't succeed or we didn't even implement our plans, we begin to give up gradually, and some of us have just forgotten. You remember that weight loss program that you were planning last year? Did you really do it? You remember that new job you wanted, you were planning for last year, that next year I will find a new job? You remember that last year when you were talking about I will start my own business? I will quit this job. You remember when you were so anxious and you know, encouraged and moved? So what happened? So what happened? And March, knowing the kind of person we are, decided that after January and February, that it was time to motivate you once again. To just remind you of those good days you had, those sleepless nights you had, planning and hoping, and you couldn't even wait for 2022. Where did all those anxiety and intuitions and innovation, where did they go? Where had they gone? And March, knowing you and me very well, realized that it was necessary to come and encourage you. And it was necessary to come and say, March, man, don't stop, March, move. Don't be static, move. Don't get too comfortable, move. March means to move. Get out. So the very first thing March did was that in order for all those plans you had, you brought into this new year, in order for it to be implemented, it said that you got to what? You got to March first. So March 1st, the first message of March was on March 1st. It said you got to March first. You got to move first. You have to innovate first. In order to reach your destination, you got to move. You got to do something. You can't just be sitting there. And some of us are still planning what we want to do this year. Yeah. Yeah. We still planning and we are not executing. So March says move. March means action. March means to act, to take action. It's a move. If you will succeed this year, you got to march first. Yes, you got to move first. You got to take action first. Oh, but March 1st already passed. Yeah, March 1st passed, but it's a message that it brought forward. And I just came today to remind you, man, that if you must reach your destination, if you must implement your plans in life, if you must do that which you want to do for your life to change this year, in this decade, you got to march first. You got to move first. So today, no matter what day is today, whenever you are watching this video, it's your March 1st day. That's a message March wants to give you. It's a March 1st. You got to march first. You got to move first. You got to plan first. You got to take action first. If your life must change this year, if your life must change, if your family life depends on you, therefore your life must change in order to change their life, you got to move. You got to look back at those plans you were making. When you were angry at your job, The plan you made, you got to take that action. When you sat down in your basement and begin to plan on how to move your life, how to transition from where you are into a new dimension, March is saying to you, you got to march first, man. Oh yeah, you got to move first. You got to move. Because your destination is ahead of you. It's not behind. It's ahead of you. So in order for you to succeed in your plans, you got to march first. You got to march. But you got to march first. So before this month ends, this month is giving you a message, the message of your life. You got to march. You got to move. You got to take action. That's what I say. You got to take action. March say you got to move. You got to move first. And listen very keenly. March first, you must move first. And the problem that some of us have is that we are moving, but we are confused. You know? We are confused. It's like you're sitting somewhere and they shoot a gun and you just decide to move. You're moving everywhere. You know, you don't know which area to move. You know where to move. So right after March 1st, then you come March 2nd, right? You still confused. March 3rd, you're still confused, right? And March look at you and say, no, I didn't mean that you should be confused. When I meant for you to March 1st, I meant for you to March 4th. Yeah. So just 3 days after March gave its command that you must move, it come back to make clarification. Yeah, it come back to make clarification. It say, oh, when I meant you should move first, I meant you should move forward. Move forth. March 4th. Yeah. So on March 4th, March clarifies its command. Because some of us came to this year, but we came confused. We had so many things on our mind, what to do, what not to do, and we got confused. We are marching, but we are confused. So March come by on March 4th and say, well, look, man, stop the confusion. You are putting too many energy into what you want to do. You say, I want you to move forth. Move forward. Because your destination is ahead of you. It's not on your right. It's not on your life. It's not behind you. It said move forward. And the reason March 4th came back to remind you as to the direction for you to move in order for you to succeed is that many times we get confused. Many of us, we are taking action in our life, but our life is not changing. Oh yeah, I'm doing something, but my life is not changing. It's because you are not marching forward. We are marching helter-skelter, confused. Yes, you are taking action, but you are not taking the right action. So March 4th come to remind you to march forward. March 4th to your destination. Your destination is ahead of you. Get focused on your plans. Get focused on your destiny. Get focused on your dream. Stop moving helter-skelter. You can't do everything at one time. Get focused on one thing and do it. March 4th. And there are some of us who are doing something. We are putting all our action. There are times on our level we do so well, and then we realize that we are not going anywhere. And because we are marching, but we are also rear marching. You know, rear march. Instead of marching forward, we are marching backward. Yeah. And then we realize, oh, but all I'm doing this, and my life not changing. Yes, because you are moving in the wrong direction. March say march forward, not march backward, not rear march. Someone will take 5 steps forward and will take 6 steps backward. Yeah, we'll take 10 steps forward and we'll take 5 steps backward. And we'll wonder, oh, I have done this, I have done this, I have done that. But yet and still my life can't change. I'm staying in the same place. I'm staying in the same location. My life has not changed. I've been in this situation for years and I have done my best. Oh, no, you have not. You have done your best backward. You are real marching while we are marching forth. And that's why I come to invite you, man. Join us who are marching forth. And the reason we are marching forth is because we are keen listeners. The message of march is to march forth, not backward, not rear march, not left turn, right turn. March forth. Because our destination is ahead of us. Our plans, our intuition, our innovation, they are all ahead of us. We spend years planning. And I'm talking to you. You spend years planning. You wanted to do this thing so much. Now you are stalling. Why are you stalling? Now you are starting. Why are you starting? Why not move? Why are you afraid? Why are you afraid? There's no time to be afraid, man. Let me tell you something. The hardest thing for you to have done was to put the plans together. The hardest thing for you to have ever done was to sit down and have that thought in your mind. That innovative idea, as long as it came to you, that was the hardest thing that could ever know. There are folks who can't even do that. But you did it. So you have passed the hardest part of this whole innovation. This whole trajectory that you are on. You are on the right path. And March is just here to inform you, man. If you must succeed this year, this decade, if you must achieve your dream, if you must reach your destination, that dream that you had so much, that you love so much, that thing that you wanted to do so much for you and your friends and your family, that will change the trajectory of your life and that your grandchildren. You got to move forward, man. You got to march. You got to get on board. You got to get on board and march forth. And march forth, man. And before I leave, let me just talk to my Christian brother and sister quickly. The Bible says that God says He will direct our footsteps. He will direct our path. But what I want for us to understand is that God did not promise that He will lay a path for you. Oh, no. He said, yeah, I'm not a pastor. Please don't jump on me. I'm reading that. It says that it will direct our path. It will direct our footstep. It did not say it will take a footstep for us. It did not say it will lay a path for us. It said it will direct your path. And if my understanding is clear and correct, it means that you got to lay the footpath. You got to make the footpath for God to direct it. You got to take the step for God to direct a step. He didn't say, I will take a step and direct it for you. No. He said He will direct your footstep. It means that you got to take this step and let Him direct it. You got to lay your path and let Him direct it. That's a short sermon for you, sister. Yeah, don't wait for God. And I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I tell this to people. I say, the day of manna falling from heaven, it's over, man. But let's be real. It's over. It's over. Because God has given us the means for which we can find our own manna. There are manna out there. You just got to have the intuition to get out there and find it. So once again, I just want to say thank you for listening. That's the message for March, man. March is saying. And anytime you get this message, that's your March month. That's your March month. That's your March 1st day. That's your March 4th day. You know. That's your March 4th day. Anytime you receive it, it means that what? That's your message for that day. For this year. For that year. for this month, for that month that you receive it. The message is clear, man. If you must achieve your dream, your goals, your aspiration, you got to take action. That's all March is saying to you. You can't sit there and be waiting. No, you got to take action. You got to get focused, man. You got to take action first. And when you take action, you got to march forth. And you got to keep moving, man. Don't let nothing stop you from marching forth to your destination. Your destination is ahead of you. Mine is ahead of me. I'm heading there, man. I'm heading there. And I love you. I want for you to head there with me. Once again, brothers and sisters, I want to encourage you, man. This is your March 1st day. This is your March 4th month. This is your March 4th month. Your destination is ahead of you. March to it. Thank you for listening. Once again, this is a program, The Mind with John. I'm John, you're on The Mind, hoping that I have detoxified your mind of some negativities today. I have inspired your thought, motivated your spirit. If there's anything that I really hope that I had done to you today, is to empower your action. Have a wonderful time. Happy March month. Happy March 4th month. Happy March 4th month. Happy Action Month. Take care. God bless. I wish you success. I hope when you get to your destination, you can find me to just tell me, say, look, John, guess what? I made it. I made it. I got a message from March. I marched first. I took action. I got focus. And I made it to my destination. I'm happy. I will be happy for you. I wish you the best. Have a wonderful time. God bless.